AMC entry. There it is. There's the AMC entry. You guys. Thank you. AMC just hit. I'm going to have to put that up on my high speeds. AMC doing a lot more than GME is this morning. And the breakout was 29.5, right around there. So 28 is it on the bottom? 28.775, 29.75, $2 a risk, $2 of risk on AMC if you want to get in. And then you can just path of victory it to wherever it goes today. It's looking pretty good. All right, oil. So I'm streaming over there, but let me get streaming onto the TikTok, and then we'll go. $29.80 on AMC. Yeah, Apple may have gotten up and over its pivot by just a smidge right now in pre-market, but SPY is pretty far over it. 459.72. It's like a point and a half over it. And then the Qs. Well, actually, wow. I'm surprised. The Qs are not over it yet. The Qs need to get over 370.10. 370.10 in order for the Qs to really be over it. And they're at 369.13. 370.10. Write down that number today. All right. So oil dropped from $107 per barrel to under $100 for the first time in a while there. $98.44, and it's trending down. It's currently sitting at $99.99, really close. However, and the energy sector, XLE, is down because of it. However, that did not affect inflation, and yet we're seeing some deflation in rates. So a little bit of deflation in rates. Probably that is also affecting that oil price there. But what I meant to say was that it's not affecting financials. Financials are up strong this morning, as is everything across the market. The market is practically vertical. The last 8 hours, the market has just gone damn near vertical, and that is going to have us gap open. That's a scary thing because that's a lot of pressure to be on once the market opens. So we could likely pull back and go red on the day and have to test that gap. We're going to need to test that gap. If we don't test that gap, then this becomes an absolute support level. Whenever there's a gap and then it just runs and it doesn't retest and it leaves a gap, that gap becomes a very strong support level. And this would be the most incredible and greatest area for that to happen, because it means that we will never have to venture back down into this territory again that we were in for the last 3-4 months. I mean, the market had been turning over since November in growth. You can see it there. It peaked in growth. It peaked on November 22nd. So anywho, gold is down also, and it hit 1885 and is now at 1900. So it hit 1885 on this pullback. And really the market is broadly up, other than energy. Broadly up. Value stocks and growth stocks both up. Utilities, consumer staples, but you name it. And Tesla, of course, hit 1125 overnight. And it's now pulled back to about 1110. Not too bad. So we were up at the, what was it, 30? Let me get the figure here. 31.9% gains on Tesla at that high point pre-market since our entry at 852. Hello, everybody on TikTok. If you're interested in checking out our trading group, please click the link in my bio. All right, hope to see you there. Good morning, RJ, and everybody. All right, so now that brings me to our momentum movers this morning. Oh, by the way, one more thing. VIX hitting 18.83 right now. Wow. Not only are we in the teens, but we're in the 18s. Holy Toledo. This is fantastical. It does mean that should this continue to keep up, by the time we come out of the absolute top and make all-time highs in whenever that may be, that's going to be like VIX 12. I can't even remember when the VIX was last 12. Yeah, so being at underneath 19 in the 18s right here is pretty impressive. While there's still so much risk left on the market and out in the world. But hey, that is the way growth is. Oh, the AMC CEO is on CNBC right now. Engagement with shareholders is the future. I guess they're gonna, let you have that free refill on that popcorn if you are a partial owner of AMC. Let's just say I'm a partial owner. All right. So anyway, AMC and GME definitely hot this morning. AMC just hit 30.16. That definitely was an entry. You want to put about $2 of risk on that. Looks like that's about how much those bases are dipping, about $2. We are still watching HYMC to see if something goes on there. LOVE, Love Sack. They create, I guess, those, what do they call those? Bean bags. It's like a bean bag type thing, I guess. And they are a decent growth company. However, their last quarter wasn't so impressive. This quarter was an incredible beat, 250% surprise beat, and indicating continued 40% growth year over year, quarter over quarter. So a pretty good growth prospect on LOV, Love. So it went from about $45 a share yesterday to now $55 a share. We'll be watching it primarily because it's currently valued at about right here, maybe around even 47, something like that. So I think it's possible that there'll be a lot of profit taking on this, and that Love might pull back and try and fill the gap. But we'll see. It could just run. But either way, we have lots of different trades we can take on that, including the short side if it breaks pre-market pivot lows, and the long side if it breaks pre-market pivot highs, and also a dip by momentum trade. Who knows? It ends up at $75 by the end of the day. You never know. You never know with bean bags. Bean bags. Who knew? Yeah, so some of the other opportunities this morning, let's see, or things that we're watching. Apple, Amazon. Amazon was at 33.78 yesterday. It's now at 34.12. So Amazon continues to be on a run. We've got about 10 minutes until the market opens. But Amazon definitely looking good coming out of this little pause recently. 33.25 would have been the entry. And now we're at almost 34.25. Apple, looking at it like more specifically, it's on a beautiful run lately and is up pre-market, breaking pivots, taking names, and it's only 2 strong days away from all-time highs. What a comeback from Apple! Yeah, squares up a smidge. Squares up just a smidge, just a little teeny bit, and that's fine. That is, I think that was one of our continuation entries yesterday. Let me double check. We're already topped up on that one, I believe. Yeah, square confirmation continuation entry was alerted yesterday at 3:39 p.m. Eastern, so 20 minutes before the market close. We are in square and fully topped up on it. That was a continuation pivot or pocket pivot, continuation breakout. Another full breakout point will be at 147.20. But yeah, everybody should be doing very good on Square since our entry at, let me pull up that statistic here, entry 122. Had it since back around here. Very nice. And we are up 13.14%, but even more now, 141.84 divided by 122, 16.3%. Good morning, Jake. All right, so we are watching AMC live here, and love. GME is not reacting quite the same as AMC. AMC definitely leading this brigade. Let me put GME in another slot here so we can watch them side by side. I can on my high-speed setup. Oh, excuse me, I'm about to sneeze. Okay. Thank you. The people on TikTok, there's no mute button. Sorry about that. And you guys over on TikTok, if you'd like to learn more about trading, I have some video lessons that I can send you a link to. If you're interested, send me a private message. And after this broadcast, a little bit later today, I will send you the private link. No, it's not an allergy. I'm not allergic to anything except my wife. All right. Man, how about that Will Smith apology? That was well done, I think. Good on Will Smith and Chris Rock. They are amenable at this point. Situation between them personally is okay. However, they still do need to probably answer to the DA. Will Smith is probably going to get hit by the DA. I'm sure he's going to just offer money instead of community service, but he'll probably do a day of community service to take some photo for a photo op, But yeah, I think that there's no way the DA doesn't prosecute that. And then the Academy has put him under review, and there's even talks of that the Academy might have to give back, might wish to take back the Oscar, which I think it's a very touchy subject. I don't think really that should ever be the case, because the Oscar is given to you based on the merits of your performance as an actor. It's not, that's what it should be anyway. So, they voted he did the best performance that year, and they shouldn't take it away. So that's my opinion on that. But if they do take it away, I just think that's tough. That's really tough. However, I think it wouldn't take away from the fact that he did win. You know what I mean? So either way, he did win, holding an Oscar or not, he won. By the way, if anyone didn't see King Richard, that's a great movie about the perseverance of the father who raised Venus and Serena Williams, the tennis stars. You should go check it out. Somebody says, let's get puts on Will Smith. There goes the rebreak on AMC with a very nice risk, about 30 cents of risk right now. If you can enter AMC, stop at 29.8. Really nice stop right there on AMC for about 50 cents of risk, actually, is what it was. All right, we've got 4 minutes and 30 seconds till it open, and AMC obviously hot. I think it's already progressed so much. What can it do? But, hey, that's why we set stops. That's why we take profits at different profit points. When AMC hits just underneath 31, that's where you want to take 5 to 20% profits. The market this morning is just hot, hot, hot. It's almost too hot. When the market gaps up like this, that can signal a blow off exhaustion day. At the end of a rally. At the end of a rally, if there's if there's a gap up open, it can become what's called an exhaustion gap. So it's possible this morning even, is the top of the recent rally. And it might be a place where you try to take back most of your money and maybe leave little trailers on a stringer if you've had any swing trades going. But that, is going to be dictated by how the day moves. So we shall see. I'm also going to be watching our Gromo scanner, our Momo scanner, and my FinViz for anything that's going to be up off the open here. And opportunities. And I've got two other trade alert systems set up on hundreds of stocks. And we've got Cameron and Chris and RJ out there able to tell us of further opportunities. Well, Chris, actually, I guess he had to go. Did pop in for the morning. RJ, there he is. Let me give him co-host ability. Hey, RJ, if anything's happening, you need to get immediate attention. Let us know. All right, we have a bit of a reverse face going on AMC. Watch your stops at 29.8. A re-break from here would be a real zoom, like it would really fly. So be careful. We'll be watching for the re-break at 30.50. And there's one other person. Is Cameron in here? There he is. We'll get you on there soon enough, Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca, don't you? Where do you get your scans from? You're always alerting. Maybe I should put you on as well. If you find anything interesting and that we need to go after, just unmute your microphone. All right, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds until the market opens. Correct. Not only am I not a financial advisor, but how the fuck would I even know your situation and know what I could advise you to do? So that's just one of the dumbest questions out there. I'd have to know all your account sizes. We'd have to sit down. Yeah, obviously, I am not a financial advisor. You make your own fucking decisions. I have no idea of your accounts and what they are and what kind of risks you want to take and what you want to do. Obviously, an educational program. Your own button clicking is your own responsibility. If you fuck up, fuck you. Not my fault. All right. Let's go. 40 seconds till the market starts. I am surprised at the market this morning, but I'm also not surprised. I mean, I expected that this could be the result. I didn't think it would be the result, but it is, it is amazing what the market can do when it gets going. All right, 10 seconds to the open. Here we go. There's going to be a lot of alert signals going on. Everybody out there on TikTok, if you want to come check out our trading group, click the link in my bio. Ding, 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 ding. All right, the market is open and green. Oh my gosh, I've got a lot of alerts going on. All right, no, NTR, no good. How, no good. All right. AMC pulling back really hard on the open there. And now it's picking up some steam. Love is pushing up at the open. It wants to be bought up. Love, LOVE. I believe that is a breakout of pre-market highs. If so, you can get in for $2 of risk. Love, LOVE. I'm checking out an opportunity right now. AMC starting to get bought up. Here it goes. We're going to break through 30.50. If it does break through 30.50, you can get in for $1 of risk. Here we go. 30.45, 30.60. There it is. 30.70, 30.80, 30.94 we hit. AMC really popping. GME not. GME really dropping. Love, LOVE, pushing all the way up to 59.40 now from 57. Breakout. Very strong break there for day traders, active day traders on LOVE. And AMC hitting 31.10 now. Make sure you're taking some profits, 5 to 20% profits underneath that 31 level. All right, sending in. Oh, wow, we hit 32 on AMC. Take your next profits, 5 to 20% of your position here at that region. GME now popping and about to break out. Yep, no, that is the breakout on GME. Stop $5 of risk to stop at 187. $5 of risk stop at 187 on GME. Entry triggered. Sending alert to members on a momentum growth stock. If you're not a member and you're interested to be getting these alerts sent to you, just go to my profile and click the link in my profile or click in the link in the description. AMC hit 32, and hopefully you took profits of 5 to 20% of your position. There, you want to be scaling out underneath those dollar levels. And once it consolidates again, we can create a new entry. AMC now hit almost 33. Take another 5 to 20% out in profits. If you'd like to learn how to trade, you send me a private message. Send me a private message. Send me a private message, and I'll send you a link to how to trade. Either day trade or swing trade, whatever catches your fancy. I have video lessons and all that. And AMC now at 33.5, and GME hitting 198 from 190 breakout. Yes, they are, Brian. GME about to break over the 200 level. AMC hitting 34.3. LOVE looking like it's going to break over 60. Make sure you're taking your profits underneath each of these dollar levels. A bit of pullback on GME, but remember your stop is 190, 187. And same thing going on AMC, so it's pullback time. All right, we might have that alert on AbbVie. I'm checking that out now. Yes, we can finally get into AbbVie. Looking forward to this one. Been wanting to get into that one. That's for the Swing 100. Right. Looks like Rambus doing good. Our RATA trade, but it's projected. At the moment, it's projected to be pulling back a bit too hard, so you might want to scale out of that. Make sure you follow the rules. Decreases. Seeing a lot of new industries breaking out right now. AMC halting to the downside. Get out, get out, get out. AMC and GME halting to the downside. GME is halted to the downside. That's way past your stop already. And AMC is halting to the downside and halted. Both GME and AMC trades probably over. Now GNK is down on very low volume though, so it's a soft pullback. It has entered the 10 and 20 moving average range, so that can be a support area. Let's see what happens from here. Ooh, Costco is breaking out. Gonna check that 1 second. Apparel clothing, Oxford Industries, OXM, with a trigger buy. Interesting. We'll see where that goes. Make sure you start small and build from there. Our system. That one has a lot of opportunity. A lot of potential, I should say.
Evan, algae's breaking out.
Algae, ALLG.
Yes, algae.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, it's halting up. If you're going to get in anybody, algae, you have seconds to get in. 23.85 is where it's at right now in halting. My scanner. How did you catch that? All right, it's halted. So we'll watch that coming out of the halt, see what happens there. AMC is indicating to open at 30. GME is indicating to open at 187. Both of them indicating a little bit up. If anybody still has CF, we're stopped out on CF. And also SBLK and CEIX. GitLab, yeah, it ought to. All right, good. Yes, GitLab still continuing. It's projected to be a bit of a soft push, so not necessarily the kind of continuation we were hoping for, but hey, we got a good entry yesterday, so we're in good. Somebody says take a look at DWAC because it might move soon. That could be true. Everything that was is popping today. All right, the market has now turned red on the day and fallen below their open. So that is a gap up open, a gap up. It's an exhaustion gap. It's a reversal sign. So you should probably take your profits on your positions as this could be the top of the rally. That sign right there, not good. See that gap up open with the point on top? Yeah. That's a signal. I would scale back on all your positions and just rebuy later on anything that's weak. Okay? Anything that's weak. Thank me later. Stocks up on ceasefire talks. That's what I figured. Doesn't look like it's enough. All right, that can be our exit on all state. Oh no, that's a soft pullback. But if you need to cut something that's one of your weaker points, it could be that because we can always get back in that on a trend line break. Those of you in all, that's an easy one to take from because of that reason. I'm going to try and lighten up my load on my riskiest positions. Apple's actually showing a lot of strength right now, so watch that. All right, let's take a look at Rambus and some of our top positions and make sure health and good. I believe we stopped out of Macy's a couple days ago. It's still on the list. All right, AMC and GME both unhalted at the exact same moment, and they're down. They are down. So don't want to be in those. All G will open in 1 minute. I got to check out Costco and some of our other growth opportunities here. Yeah, Costco's not an entry. It looks very similar. Gap up, reversal. Ooh, we also have Chewy and Micron to take a look at. All right, there we go. All G is opened, and it's opened up at 24.50. There's some profit taking right now. Only if it breaks 25.01 should you get in on this next move. There it is. Okay, there's the entry. 25.01 is now at 26.30. Boy, that puppy's moving faster than anything. All G's where it's at 27. It's halting right now at 26.95. And we're up over the 27 point, 27.30, 27.60, 27.61. It's halting at 27.61. All G on a super tear. Good one, Rebecca. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to avoid the halt. And this QLYS, yeah, we have no entry on that. Up Chewy. It looks like Love is going to re-break right now. Keep an eye on Love. 59.65 is the re-break for $3 of risk. Okay, all G pulling back after hitting 28.44. Make sure you've been taking your profits underneath every dollar level. If you'd like to learn more about how to trade that, you got to go over to the Market Mastery. Check out my video lessons. That down. Taking back my money on SBLK. Venom with a very small soft pullback, very soft pullback projected, sitting in between the 10 and the 20, so you could potentially hold through this. Asking about Bumble. Bumble looks good. However, I want to see it break on high volume above 30.60. It's almost right there. Chewy situation, I think, was not happening. Let me double check. Yeah, not happening on Chewy. And then finally, Micron. Micron is down. Not quite an entry on Micron either. Let me check in with NVIDIA. NVIDIA continues to perform. Our re-entry yesterday. Did we get in? Did we top off on NVIDIA? I'm not sure if it ever made it, but we still have a position running on NVIDIA. All G pulling way back and halting now into the downside. You do not want to be in all G on this pullback. I guess the run on Mullen Automotive is over. That's pulled back significantly since entry. I mean, since it topped. Not since entry. Since it topped. Let's take a look at Tesla. I know a lot of you have Tesla, and we are in the Tesla trade. Tesla is projected to trade on pretty high volume today and is pulling back. So I would consider this a take profit point for sure. Oh no, hang on just 1 second. Yeah, I would just hang on to that just for a minute. Don't be too quick to take those Tesla profits yet. Let's hang on for about 20 more minutes on Tesla and get a better reading. Got the trend line alert entry for AMC, but it is on lower projected volume. But it's just a good sign, for you to continue to hold on to your position. Well, thank you. Pretty big couple of days. NLSN, let's see. A nice pop up on NLSN, but probably pulling back. Apple remaining relatively strong compared to everyone else on the market. Apple remaining relatively strong. All G still halted. GME and AMC just consolidating, putting in a bear flag. Those trades may not be happening today. SXTC just broke 0.4 for 10 cents of risk. I mean, this is a pretty weird spot here because that's 25% of risk. So in order to risk only 1% of your portfolio, you better know what you're doing on that one. Risk on SXTC. And Mr. M, you are shorting DE. When did you start that? Because boy, is that on quite the pullback. Markets appear to have topped. This could be the top of the rally for sure. Anything not independently running strong right now, you should consider getting rid of. Apple actually now starting to show the weakness, and I think that's going to drag the market down further. I'm taking my profits here. Do believe we are at the top of this rally. Was it a 15-day rally, something like that? $4.15. I'm going to go check that out. Let's see. Okay. The points. Very good. Very good. AMC is going down right now. You might be able to take short side now if you can find shares to short, if they'll let you. Love is hitting 63. 63. So it's following the path of victory, the pivot point path. That could end up being an all-day hold, day swing. Market behaving like it wants to pull back all day today. All G has open and is hanging out around 24 now. Hello, everybody on TikTok. Thanks for watching the live stream. We're checking out AMC and GME. We're also trading LOVE, which is Lovesac. They make those bean bags. We're watching the market. If you're interested in checking out my trading community, please go over to my profile and click the link in my profile. Also, if you'd like to learn more about how to trade, send me a private message and I will get back to you in just a few hours with some links to some video lessons. EC for string, low volume but good setup. Let me see. First, I wanted to take a look at this AVP. AVP up on high volume. It's about where it's at. It has much upside. Nope, gonna skip that one. Alizi. It's insurance hot right now. GME and AMC pushing down. If you're able to short it, you know, there's definitely a trade there. Love continues to progress to the upside, LOVE, and the market is slowly pulling back. I think it's going to do all day. Now, I can take a look at that EBC now. Now, that's going nowhere fast. I mean, slow. That's going nowhere slow. And it's pretty much at valuation already. EBC doesn't look very interesting. What's the news on NSLN? Asking about Carl. What's going on there? NLSN, rather. Yeah, all the China stocks, they have upside potential for sure. Meet regulatory requirements. All of the oil stocks down today because oil is down. Oh, all right. Yeah, so there's no trade available on NLSN. That's a acquisition. GitLab really performing well. Hopefully you get some size ups on that at the right points. Wish is showing some promise. Yes. Yeah, I think there may be a trade there on Wish. MAs can be used in many, many different ways, but moving averages are, more like your ruler, like a measuring stick. All right, GME pulling back pretty hard now, hitting into the 160s. So if you're shorting that, into these drops, be a good idea to be taking a little bit of profits by covering. Are we in KBR? Got it. KBR big pullback, you said? Are we in that or something? No, I don't trade currencies, Forex. But we do in our group. We have a lead analyst who trades currencies, Forex. Apple is actually continuing to trend up higher, is really holding up pretty well. SXTC, that one is now at 0.47, by the way. ASGN having a breakout moment, however, on low volume. All right, so let's circle back around to Tesla for a moment. Yeah, you probably can remain in that position, but you should have taken your profits at 10 and 20% profit targets as well. Already took your profits on Apple. Yeah, that could be wise because right now it's possibly doing a failed retest. And this day may very well turn out to be the top of the end of that rally. Rally I'm talking about is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like two and a quarter weeks of rally could be the top. What platform do I use for options? I use Thinkorswim, but I also think Webull and even Robinhood are pretty good for options. Well, no, not Robinhood. Their policies, the interface is pretty nice. But Webull or Thinkorswim. No, all my trades are not necessarily within the S&P 500 or Nasdaq. No, not at all. The whole universe of companies and stocks out there that I scan for. That's a sell day on power. Everybody, you can get out of power, PWR, Quantas Services. That's a strong pullback. You want to like be just looking for excuses. Get out on the top here because this looks like a market top. You just want to go through your positions and go, oh, okay, yeah, I'll cut this one, I'll cut that one. If you need me to look at something, just let me know. Dim with a lot of volume today. That'll be my excuse right there. Red day and a lot of volume. STG. Yeah, let me check it out. Oh yeah, very low. Nothing concerning. However, like I said, if you want to just free up capital and you want to take from somewhere, I don't know your situation or your portfolio the way it's laid out, but don't. This is not necessarily something that's going pull from your worst performers if you need to. You get out of Mullen or wait. You're in at $1.50. I mean, do not sell at up days. Have you been scaling out? You have been scaling out on all these days where it went up. No, Dirty Bomb, it's not. It's a new group. But yes, it is. I mean, I'm the guy from there. But you can come check out my new group. Click the link in my bio. I'll bring you to it. Square's sitting in a good spot, I'd say. Yes, that is correct. And I like that, Pranshu. In this case with bars, yeah. Maybe you're trying to set yours up the same. Because it shows you whether or not the trade is still progressing. Because That's all you really care about in swing trading is the day by day, progress. What happens to our old group? Sorry, I was out of it for some time. It's now this group, my new group. So just click the link in my bio to come on over to it. Twee. Sitting right on the 10 moving average. I think we talked about this yesterday. That's exactly where it was yesterday. And it's not really breaking or violating yesterday's low. It's holding that 10 moving average point. So, if it doesn't worsen, then it's okay to keep holding. Yeah, it's good. Fine. From now on, when I put entries into the new spreadsheet, it's going to show us what performance per day is this giving us, and what is that annualized per year. Very cool. I mean, I'm looking at them all right now. For instance, our Tesla trade is giving us 2.1% per day, and Sling giving us 1.1%, Square 1.3%, Rambus 1.2%. NUE 0.4%. It's a little bit of a not as good of a performer, so you can cut that one. You see, IMXI 0.9%. It's pretty good. CPLP 1.3%. CPLP. NVIDIA 1%. So that's worth 4,000% a year at this point, at this rate. I use Thinkorswim. Jack wants me to check out PIK probably for a day trade. Yeah, no, not too interesting right now. I mean, it's what do you call it? Its hype is faded. You guys can stay in love. Your stop on love is 56.75 for the all day hold. 56.50. Give it some space. Ooh, the Qs are dropping hard now. Tesla dropping hard. I think you might want to cut your Tesla. Yeah, that's progressing worse. I would say go ahead and get out of Tesla. We can always get back in a couple days. So that'll be a cut at about 28% profits. Good job. We'll put that trade in the books. 2.1% per day, 169,000% compounded return per year. Those numbers are the annualized one. I still got to work on it. They're slightly off because those are calendar days, not trading days. Yes, nice trade. Tesla with some really, really great run there. But doing even better is GitLab. It's putting in 5.6% per day at this point, which is just like it's a number that's it's too big annualized to even talk about. It's too big of a number. Yeah, what about NVIDIA, Mr. M? NVIDIA is on a strong pullback as well. However, so you could decrease that, back down to your add-on, that we did recently. You could decrease that and cut that now, the add-on, and leave the other position running. Unless it worsens. I mean, it's really giving a strong projection. You want to cut it, you can cut it. Hey, if this is indeed the top, like I just said, there's nothing wrong with cutting your positions. Anything that's not holding up. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of LTHM because that's projecting very strong down volume today. GME and AMC coming off of the bottom right now. That doesn't necessarily mean anything. Dead cats bounce. Ford is up today, 4%. Oh, on very strong volume. Let's take that as an entry on swing trade. I'm going to put it in the regular alerts because that's not, I don't think right now. No, it's not. So that's on my regular alerts. Thanks, man. Entry. Jack, you need to come join my group. That's all been alerted. Just click the link in my bio to come check it out. HYMC, no, it's breaking down. The opposite. We're near it. Love has bounced off of VWAP. Yeah, so Apple just now hit a failed retest neckline breakdown. That'd be an exit sign intraday on Apple. That's an exit signal on Apple. Failure could last all the way till power hour. So that also can help you in finding an exit if this is indeed the top of the rally. If you're in a swing trade on Apple, now's the moment to exit. Swing trade. look at some charts. So yeah, let me know what you guys need to look at. Something that you're concerned about. Let you know if it's a concern or not. CLF says Pranshu. Yeah, you exited it. You exited it. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. It's on extremely high projected volume. You see that here? This big gray candle underneath. So extremely high projected volume on the day and going down. Not the greatest sign, and gap down below below the bottom of a high tight flag area. I mean, it's all a lot of bad signs. I think maybe you were able to exit at a profit, I think, hopefully, or break even, which is fine. That's great, right? Good trading. That can happen. Now, the other thing that is good going on with it, however, is that it hasn't violated the 10 moving average. So it's still strong. So you want to keep it on your watch list, set up an alert, etc., to potentially get back in if it starts to continue. Oh yeah, good trade, excellent, yeah. But when it's time, it's over. Yeah, it's over. CTRA asks Daniel. CTRA on a similarly strong pullback as yesterday. That's 2 in a row. I would exit. It's above average. I would exit CTRA. What do you see? You're holding GME. Should I bought at 105 a stock? I have 10 shares. I think you're saying you have it at 105. Have you sold any yet? Oh God, dude, Alfuno here just posted one of my favorite a quote from one of my favorite movies of all time, Rambo. But it's really called First Blood. That was before it turned into a franchise when it was an incredible movie, and the rest of them are, yeah. But boy, that was great. He said, "Nothing is over. Nothing. You just don't turn it off." That's great. Love it. Dude, no, like that's one of the greatest movies. People don't understand, that movie's not an action movie. I mean, that's a real drama. It's about a vet with PTSD, no family, and who's lost all of his friends. They drew first blood, not me. There's just one thing you're gonna need, or a whole lot of body bags. I mean, everything came from that movie. That one and Predator, man. Those are like the iconic action movies, and Die Hard, of course. What an era I grew up in. I saw all those movies in the movie theater as a kid. I mean, that's just awesome. God didn't make Rambo. I did. Who are you? Lieutenant Colonel blah blah blah. I don't remember his name. That's right. I never saw that movie. I still haven't. But that is classic also, yeah. Well, right now, GME and AMC are dead cat bouncing. Love, by the way, looks good, promising. How it reacts to the top there at 63.41. A lot of the positions that we've gotten into, so long as you cut the ones that were really weak today, the rest of them are doing okay. And the market is pulling back, and yet they're doing okay. That is a sign of such strength. When the market's pulling back, if something's doing all right and hanging in there, then when the market's pushing forward, they're just going to take off twice as strong. Yeah, Hood is up really strong right now. Robin Hood, that is an entry. Really like it, and we can add more tomorrow if it continues. That's like one of the best volume days it's had. IPO. This is a significant entry day on Robinhood. I like it. I like it. Bringing that to our attention. Up on RADA. Yeah, there's no. You can just use minus like 3 or 4 or 5%, and it's already stopped out. We're asking that. All right, time to double up on Ford. Apparently, that trade is going in our direction. All right, cool. We were just talking about PSTG, Mr. M. I think you asked about it before, or maybe it was Pranshu, but we talked about PSTG, and it's not so much that it's toppy. I mean, that can be a consolidation, and it is a consolidation day. It's a soft push, and it's just hanging out up there. That's fine. These little dots up here on top of it on my chart show that there's institutional accumulation going on. So this is something you want to stay in. If it's on a day like today, if it's doing just fine, this is a good one, in my opinion. If anybody's interested in my projected volume indicator, it shows the end of day volume as a gray candle on your chart and gives you the relative volume numbers, 248% today. You can send me a private message and I'll get you the link. It's for TradingView. All right, the morning momentum is slowing down. I think we've gotten into the trades that we wanted to get into. I'm going to keep scanning the market. I'm going to take my first break of the day. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And I wish that we could have got more out of GME and AMC, but it's just not happening. You can't ride a wave if there's no waves. So we will live to surf tomorrow. All right, some more. But also, I'm going to get you some more alerts going on in the group right now for members. So anyone who's not a member, you can come check out our trading group right now. Just come on and check it out. It's free to check out. Come in, click the link in my bio and my profile, or in the description, wherever you're watching from, wherever you're tuning in from, or in the tweet, wherever you are. All right. See you guys in the trading group. Great morning. See you soon. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Send me a private message. Happy to help you. TikTok. Forever.